So again, good afternoon. Make sure you turn on your camera please para makita ko kayo. Proceed with our topic for today. Again, this is week 5, balik tayong music. So we'll have our last topic on music, which is music topic 2. And we're going to discuss new music and song composer. So let's take a look at your LMS for music. Ito na ang bagong LMS nyo. Let's proceed with your objectives for this week. So as you can see, it's topic 2. Music and new music and song composers. Objectives tayo for this week. Ayan. First, of course, we're going to improvise a simple vocal or instrumental accompaniments, which are 2 types of music, to selected contemporary Philippine music that will be discussed after this. Number 2, performs selection of contemporary Philippine music. And number 3, evaluates music and music performances using your guided rubric. So that will be our objective for this video. So let's proceed with the guidelines. Okay, so all you have to do is listen and watch the video excerpt from YouTube listed below. This one, nakita ba? Which is entitled Advertisement, which was composed by Lucrecia R. Casilag. She is a Filipino contemporary composer. Second one is the famous Hanggang sa Dulo ng Walang Hanggan, composed by the very famous Filipino composer Basil Valdez, who wrote some of the famous songs for famous singers here in the Philippines. Okay, so after you listen to the 2 video presentation, the advertisement and Hanggang sa Dulo ng Walang Hanggan from the 2 new composers of contemporary music, all you have to do is first one, answer the following reflection guide. First, how did you find the music? Do you somehow relate to it? Okay, so it will be a reflection, as you can see. Number 2, describe and differentiate the 2 compositions. Okay, when describing a music class or a composition class, balik lang kayo sa elements of music. Okay, i-describe niyo kung ano ang elements of music. Ano ba ang elements of music natin? Describe nyo kung ano ang pitch, kung ano ang tono, kung paano yung tempo, yung dynamics, those are elements of music. Doon kayo mag-start na para hindi kayo nalilito on how to describe and differentiate the compositions. Okay, balikan nyo lang ulit lagi yung elements of music for you to be able to answer question number 2. Okay? Number 3, among the 2 compositions, which do you like most and why? So here, wala namang tama at maling sagot. All you have to do is sabihin nyo lang kung anong mas nagustuhan nyo in terms of its elements of music again. Is it Hanggang sa Dulo ng Walang Hanggan or the Advertisement by Lucrecia Casilag? At sasabihin nyo lang kung bakit. Okay? Nagustuhan nyo ba yung dynamics or yung kabuuan ng kanta or the message itself. Okay? Number 4 question. If you were one of the original composer of the song Hanggang sa Dulo ng Walang Hanggan, would you allow your composition to be used as a movie theme song? Why or why not? Ayun. So, yun. Tatanungin na kayo if you are Basil Valdez. Papayag ba kayong gamitin ang inyong composition? So, some of the gagamitin siya in a movie as original soundtrack or pang teleserye. So, sasabihin niyo lang kung bakit o hindi o bakit ayaw niyo o gusto niyo. Okay? So, those are your 4 guide questions for this Learning Task 2.1. Mamaya ko na sasagutin ng mga tanong niya ha from the chat box. Diretso tayo. Clear tayo sa Learning Task 2.1 na class. Okay tayo? Okay. Then papakinggan muna tong 2 musical compositions, then sasagutan itong 4 na reflection din. That is your Learning Task 2.1. Okay? Then submission lang. Learning Task 1.2 tayo, this one. It's a quiz. Of course, it is impossible for you to answer this quiz kung hindi nyo binasa o pinakinggan yung mga video presentations na pinakita ko kanina. O alam niyo na to, no? For learning task 2.2, just click the quiz now. This one, video quiz now. Answer them, then finish attempt and submit. O, ngayon, kapag may mali yung sagot, ayun nga, diba, re-attempt lang ang pindutin nyo, re-attempt quiz. Huwag yung pigilan hanggat hindi kayo nakakuha ng perfect score. Sample tayo. Video quiz now tayo. Let's have question number 1. Okay, we have 7 questions and question number 1 tayo. Sample tayo, ha? Question number 1. How was a classical and jazz composer, musical arranger, and bass player one of the founders of traditional jazz in the Philippines? Okay. Sorry, he pala to. It's not W, it's P, no? He was a classical and a jazz composer, a musical arranger, and a bass player. One of the founders of traditional jazz here in the Philippines. So, do you think it is? Is it Hernani Cuenco, Leopoldo Silos, Angel Penna, or is it Rusty Mali? Pindot lang, tapos next page. Tapos makikita nyo sa gilid, your quiz navigation, you can see you have 7 questions. After masagutan, just click finish attempt. Kapag may mali, re-attempt lang. Okay? Again, no, it is impossible for you to answer or get the correct answer for your quiz without reading and watching the video presentations provided kanina sa inyong Learning Resource 2.2. Is that clear? Do you have questions regarding Learning Task 2.2? Wala naman. Quiz lang naman to, no? Okay. Let's continue with your Learning Task 2.3. Okay, it's engagement, obviously. Ito, basahin natin instruction. Okay, guys. So, it's an individual or in virtual group. Sing any of the songs. Compositions from Celerio de Guzman, Velarde Suarez, Umali, Cuenco, Canseco, and Silos. May note tayo dito, ha. For individual, choose one song on only. Okay, kasi during your previous learning task, especially in music, may nagpapasa sa akin, dalawa silang kumakanta, dalawa silang nagpe-perform, dalawa silang nag-vlog, dalawa silang sumasayaw. This time, okay, for me to be able to assess your own individual performances, I require you to perform individually. Okay? Okay, here are your guidelines. Number 1, choose one of the above song composers. Research further on his life and composition if needed. So here, you are provided with different contemporary Filipino composers. Pili kayo or search kayo kung hindi nyo nagustuhan yung mga presentations kanina nang alam nyo o mas familiar kayo. Mas madali kasing kabisaduhin ng kanta kapag familiar kayo, no? So, search kayo ng mga kanta nila na familiar kayo. Okay, para mas madali yung makabisado. Number 2, for virtual group, select 3 songs by this composer that you like best or you are familiar with. You may decide to learn a new song. I don't advise this kasi ayoko nga ng group performances, no? Para maiwas din na kita-kita kayo or mas mahirap kasi kapag virtual group o i-edit yung music. No? So, individual tayo, no? So all you have to do is create a 3 to 5 minute medley. Interpret the song with approach, pitch, rhythm, style, and so on. So since, laruhin ko lang, no? Since it's a song medley, you're going to choose 2 to 3 songs. Yes, Ella. Stop writing, anak. Okay. Ulitin ko, ha? Since it's a song medley class, I require you to choose 2 to 3 compositions para maging medley siya. Para mas madali, ganito ang gagawin nyo, no? First stanza, chorus, tapos next song, first stanza, chorus. Ganun lang ang gawin yung format. Okay? Para hindi kayo mas mahirapan, para hindi mas madami. So, para umabot siya ng minimum 3 minutes to 5 minutes. So, obviously, hindi to aabot o kakasya sa LMS, no? So, I advise you na i-upload siya sa Google Drive niyo. Then, from Google Drive, ang isend nyo sa akin sa Messenger yung link para ma-access ko. Kasi, tulad ng mga nangyayari sa iba, no, sinisend kasi through Messenger, nasasira yung quality ng video. Ay kasama yun sa rubrics. So, So again, ulitin ko po ha. Pipili kayo ng isa, 2 hanggang 3 composition from the composers. Tapos, ang kantahin nyo lang ay first stanza to chorus lang ng 2 to 3 songs. So, it's a medley. You can use, what do you call this? A -1, which is the downloadable link, no? So, it's a video presentation habang kinakanta nyo. Then, pwedeng i-edit, no? Tapos, i-upload nyo sa Google Drive. Tapos, yung link ng Google Drive ang i-send nyo sa akin sa messenger. Is that okay? So, for you to be able to finish your learning task 2.3, here's your guide for your good week, no? And singing activity. It's a summary. Sige, bago tayo mag-learning task 2.4, any questions regarding this task? Kung nahihirapan kayo. Do you have questions regarding learning task 2.3? Yes. Sige, magtanong lang kayo sa chat. Are you sure? No questions? Clear tayo doon, ha? Okay. So, pipili ng 2 o sa 3 kanta from the composers na familiar sa inyo. Tapos, first stanza hanggang chorus lang ang kakantahin per song. Minimum tayo ng 3 minutes to 5 minutes. I-upload sa Google Drive at ang isi-send lang sa akin ay yung link. Okay. Thank you. So that's a total of 100 points. Let's have the last learning task for this week. Okay, so learning task 2.4 tayo. It's a reflection. Atin si Galvan. Ba't hindi biniburat mo sa inyo? Okay, since it's a reflection, all you have to do is complete this sentence. Okay? My understanding about the new song and song composer is that this is basically based from your learning resource from 2.2, from development. Okay? This is sa mga PowerPoint presentation and video presentation. Next, I realized that new music and song composers are. Okay, sa question number 2, para mas madali, i-differentiate niyo yung mga elements of music from the previous era na na-discuss natin from second to first quarter. Okay, para masagot niyo ang question number 2. No? Then number 3, the reason why I really appreciate the new music and song composers because so obviously, out of all the genre or elements of music na discuss natin, from grade 7 kayo hanggang ngayon grade 10 kayo, I believe this is the type of genre or elements of music na mas na-appreciate nyo because obviously it's in the modern time and it's contemporary music na papanahon or kapanahunan nyo. So, I mas naniniwala ko mas na-appreciate nyo yung music or the typical elements of music ng 21st century, especially contemporary music. No? So that's how you're going to answer questions number 3. Okay? So that's it. Ready? Smile. 1, 2, ready, sing. Okay, that's it. Kung wala nang tanong, bye everyone. Thank you for attending my class. Thank you. Bye-bye.